Hi, this is Amy from the Altis store. I am here today with Jeff and Stacy from Trojan Battery Company. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the history and the background of Trojan batteries. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah, we're glad to be here.
So, can one of you give me a little bit of history of Trojan Battery, where it is and how it got its start?
Sure. So Trojan was started in 1925. We have multiple manufacturing facilities, both in California and Georgia. So we have 2 facilities in California with our corporate offices in Santa Fe Springs. We also have a manufacturing facility in Lithonia, Georgia. And then we have another facility, which is our newest flagship facility, in Sandersville, Georgia, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. But awesome facility, has the latest technology, very automated. So it's a great facility.
Oh, wonderful. And so you make all of your batteries here in the United States.
Absolutely.
Which is fabulous. And so can you just give me just a general overview of the different product lines you have?
Sure, we have gel batteries and AGM batteries that are considered maintenance free, and then the majority of our product line would be the flooded batteries.
Right.
Everything we make is lead acid chemistry, and it's the deep cycle technology.
Right. So when we're talking with some of the old time off gridders, everybody, you talk off grid, and that's what they've had for decades and decades. They love their T105s.
That's right.
And their L16s. So you're saying you have both the sealed maintenance-free batteries and the flooded batteries. Mm-hmm. So what are some of the things that you need to consider when doing the flooded batteries that do require some maintenance?
Well, the main thing is that you're going to have to check the water level. Mm-hmm. That's the additional maintenance that is required. All batteries have to be charged properly, so that's maintenance in a sense. But with the flooded batteries, it is important once a month that you check the water level when the batteries are fully charged, and then if needed, you're going to add distilled water to the batteries to bring it up to the proper level.
And so with the proper level, it's basically covering the plates or down to the bottom of the plastic?
Well, there is a range. There's a minimum and a maximum. As far as the minimum goes, you never want the plates to be exposed to air.
Right.
And then as far as the maximum level, if you look down inside the battery, we call it the fill well, and it extends about an inch into the battery, and the water should come about 1/8 of an inch below that.
Perfect.
As far as the maximum level.
That's great. And so then another step that people talk about with battery maintenance with flooded batteries is checking the specific gravity.
Certainly.
And so how frequently should that be done?
Well, specific gravity is the best indicator of state of charge and state of health for flooded batteries. You really can't do it too frequently. It's not a dangerous test or anything.
Right.
But once a month is sufficient. If you check your batteries when they're new, that'll give you an idea of where every cell is, and then going forward once a month, or even 2 or 3 times a year is good too.
Okay, great. And so then you would just keep track of that and write that all down, so you would start to notice trends of if the specific gravity starts dropping, you'll know that something's going on with that particular cell.
That's right, exactly. The batteries are designed to operate at around 1.277 specific gravity. So if you start to notice that your gravities are low, or if you have wide-ranging variation, say 30 points of variation, that would be a good chance to equalize the batteries, which is a special overcharge condition, and it just gives you a good idea of what's going on with your batteries.
Wonderful, very helpful. Thank you so much. So what are some of the applications that you mostly see your batteries being used in?
Okay, in the RE world, which is one of our many market segments.
Renewable energy.
Renewable energy, absolutely. I guess we need to clarify that. So we have the flooded applications, both in our signature line and, of course, our RE line you see here. Right. Typically used and our focus is typically off-grid applications. So small cabins, large homes that are completely off-grid. Obviously, you can use them in grid tie applications, but mostly our grid tie applications kind of lend themselves to the AGM and gel products.
Right, for the battery backup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they can use them for battery backup. They can use them for critical load backup. So there's multiple applications you can use the AGM and gel in.
Great. And so you're the largest.
So we are the largest lead-acid deep cycle manufacturer in the world. We have worldwide distribution.
Nice.
With partners all over the world. We have a technical support team that can provide you, worldwide support.
Wonderful, wonderful. Because we have a very, very large international viewership. Hi, everybody. So that's great to know that we can get these batteries all over the world. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming in. And I'm Amy from the Alti store, and we're here with Jeff and Stacy from Trojan Battery Company. Thanks again.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So if you liked this video, give us a like and a share, and be sure to subscribe to our channel so we'll notify you when we've got new videos coming out. And don't forget to go to our website at altistore.com, where we've been making renewable doable since 1999.